This is News 9 Update.
Good evening. The baseball strike is on and talks are off for now. The players and owners wrapped up negotiations at 8:30 this evening after meeting 3 separate times today. The Players Association told News 9 tonight that talks will resume, but when and where is still to be decided. Meanwhile, that translates into no baseball in the foreseeable future. Well, NASA Shuttle Challenger and its crew of 7 touched down on schedule at Edwards Air Force Base in California this afternoon. NASA couldn't be happier. What started out as a problem-plagued mission ended in triumph with enough data collected to keep researchers busy for years. And there's good news for commuters tonight. PATH train service is back in operation between Newark and Jersey City. That's because repairs on the Wallace Avenue Bridge over routes 1 and 9 were completed this afternoon. And nearly 300 protesters arrested today in anti-nuclear demonstrations nationwide, commemorating the 40th anniversary of the dropping of the atomic bomb on Hiroshima. Mourners in Japan jammed the Peace Memorial in Hiroshima, praying it would never happen again. For what's happening, tune in tomorrow to News 9 at noon, at prime time at 8, and for updates throughout the day. I'm Denise Richardson.
You already know that Action Park has the world's most innovative and exciting rides. The Alpine Slide, Grand Prix race cars, and spectacular water rides, like the mighty Roaring Springs, perfect for cooling off when the heat is on. But Action Park means more than just great rides. It means super live shows, fantastic summer festivals, and scrumptious food and drink, including an authentic German brewery. Come to Action Park, because the rides aren't the only thing that's great.
News 9 Update is brought to you by Action Park.
Maurice Valenci flies throughout the world to find furniture you won't find everywhere else.
Write your initials in that greasy mess.
Yeah.
Would you think of using a glass cleaner on that?
No.
Think again. Try Glass Plus. Mrs. Sinclair has never used Glass Plus before. She's in for a surprise.
It is really shiny.
Think Glass Plus can clean lipstick without streaking?
I don't know. There's no streaks.
Glass Plus cleans glass.
Plus a whole lot more.
Pick up dust. That's all I thought no wax sprays did. But then I tried new Duster Plus. Duster Plus contains no wax. It picks up dust plus stuff that's mixed in with it. Look, smears, smudges, rings, even spill marks come right up. Now that's dusting. If your house is like mine, there's more in your dust than just dust. So try new Duster Plus. It's wax-free, and Duster Plus picks up more than just dust.
Make your home the showplace of your neighborhood. At last, a beautiful house that's really maintenance-free. Garden State Brick Face is 3 layers of tough, steel-reinforced cement that will seal and insulate your home. Brick face, stucco, or stone face. Our skilled craftsmen will create a beautiful, customized, maintenance-free exterior on your home. Call now for a free estimate.
For a free estimate, call 1-800-228-6600. Call now.
We'll return to Crisis in Midair following these messages.
Introducing the frying oil that's going to get people talking. New all-natural Wesson. Just read the label. New Wesson's 100% natural.
Ever read Crisco's label? They put additives in their oil, but not new all-natural Wesson.
With Wesson, I don't get additives. I don't get anything but great-tasting fried food. For me and for them. New all-natural Wesson is 100% natural. The other leading vegetable oil isn't. It's time to change your oil to new all-natural Wesson. We're Beatrice.
Don't be chicken. Make it taste great with Goulden's mustard. I'm Charlie Goulden, great-grandson of the man who developed that special blend of light and dark mustard seeds. Give it a whirl. Just mix Goulden's and honey 2 parts to 1 for a chicken dip that'll tickle their taste buds.
Charlie, love your legs.
Give it a whirl. Goulden's makes good taste great.
What's the big difference between my babies? The little one has newborn skin. Her daddy's skin's a lot tougher.
That's why when we wash baby clothes, instead of adult detergents made with tough cleaning additives, we use Ivory Snow, made from pure baby mild soap, like we bathe her with, for clothes that are gentle on newborn skin. His clothes get detergent.
But baby gets Ivory Snow.
Baby mild Ivory Snow instead of adult detergent.
So you still won't tell me which of my controllers you've been treating?
I'm sorry.
Can you tell me how long he's been under treatment?
A little over a year. And incidentally, during that time, he's been given a clean bill of health by your flight surgeon twice.
Oh, yes. Well, you didn't have to tell me that. I had figured that one out for myself. You are aware, of course, that whoever it is supposed to have told the flight surgeon that he was under outside treatment.
Hmm.
All right, gentlemen, I'll go along with it. But understand something, Doctor. You talk to my men only if and when they want to. No pushing. I have my reasons for going along with this. But if I hear that you've been hassling my men, that's the ball game right there.
I don't intend to. And thank you.
Well, don't thank me. Thank little Caesar here. And by the way, Frank, one of my main reasons for going along with this is because I think it's going to fail. And I can't wait to see you fall flat on your big, fat Neapolitan behind. Now take him over and introduce him. I'll let the men know you're coming.
Radar contact. Put him on 1.
Atlantic Northern 54. Cleared ILS runway 25 left approach. Maintain 250 knots. Expect speed reduction prior to downing.
You've got a stranger in airspace there, Maggie.
Global 802. Traffic 11 o'clock. 7 miles northbound. Altitude readout indicates 2,900 and climbing. Unverified VFR.
You see it? No. Keep us advised.
You guys need anything up here before I tie down the kitchen?
Yep. But not from the kitchen.
Does he ever give up?
Not if I can help it. Afternoon, gents. Culver, sir.
Frank?
I've got someone I'd like you to meet.
You running the welcome wagon these days, Mr. Peavano?
Well, actually, I'd like you gentlemen to do the welcoming. This is Dr. Eric Denvers, and he's going to stick around, watch you guys work, and see if he can help with any of your problems.
Sector 21. Cal West is requesting...
Global 802. Traffic previously issued. 11 o'clock at 3 miles still northbound.
Let him go, man.
Indicates leaving 3,500 and climbing. Unverified.
Global 802, I don't have him yet.
Should I turn global?
It's an unknown VFR airplane. You don't know what he's going to do.
Well, now that you're all acquainted, I'll get back to my own madhouse. Eric? See.
Listen, you guys, wait. You try to understand one thing. I am not here to burn any of you. I'm here to learn, to watch you work, to try and study the system and come up with some ideas to make it run more smoothly. to cut down some of the stress. Mr. Culver, you're the most experienced hand here. How do you...
Maybe I could make it easier for you, Doc. You want to know why we get stressed? We bend the rules. If we follow them to the letter, we'd have planes backed up and waiting from here to Salt Lake City, and that's a no-no. And we mind our own business. Let each other do what we get paid for.
Traffic is above you now. Resume ILS 25 left approach.
All right, I got it. Go ahead.
No one here doubts there are improvements to be made, but we don't like being put in a fishbowl.
Right. Let me put it to you bluntly, Doc. You can hang around, take all the notes you want. You got any thoughts that'll make it better? Fine. But if you've got any ideas about poking into our private lives, forget it. We're not freaks. And our private lives are our own business.
I already know the job you do and the stresses it creates wash into your private lives and vice versa. It's only by looking at both sides that we can hope to make some real changes and maybe prevent a tragedy.
I'm sorry, Mike. It just got to be too heavy. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Just take it easy.
Let's get back to business. What do you say, fellas?
I can't stop them from shaking.
Take it easy, Maggie. Here with friends?
Heavy traffic started piling up on her. Ran into a nasty near-miss situation with Global 802 and a VFR.
They were coming from all over the place. That near miss about finished me.
It's the amount of traffic got to you, Maggie. You couldn't recover.
Happens to all of us sooner or later.
I've had 2 years in the tower. I don't want to run a parking lot the rest of my life. Besides, I have something to prove here. Hardly any women have cut it in a Tracon.
Oh, no. Men wash out, too. It's nothing to be ashamed of.
Don't wash me back, please. Give me another chance.
Do you want to go back in the scope now, Maggie?
I can't.
In an hour?
No. I need more.
When?
For a couple of hours yet.
I got that FAA investigator straightened out, remember?
Hey, you got another cigarette? Yeah. Who'd you draw? Haley?
The same.
He's a washed-out pilot. Blames us, I think. Don't let him get to you, Nick.
You know me.
Oh, listen. We got a new trainee coming out of class today. Tim Donovan. He's all yours.
Fantastic. Now, what is he, Scotty? One of those low-pressure tower types trying to make his way in the big time?
His last 2 years were the toughest we have. Chicago O'Hara Tracon. Should be a real hotshot.
Sure.
Captain Travis? Hi, I'm new around here. Where do I find my inventory reports?
Right over there.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Dr. Leona Sarita, please use a white person telephone.
Los Angeles Tracon, please.
3-5. Los Angeles Tracon.
Captain Travis, Global 802. That's obvious to the
Yes, Captain.
When you track down that jerk that violated my airspace, will you give me a shout? I want to file a formal complaint.
We'll do that, sir.
Thank you.
I'm looking at it. Now what?
Thought you'd like to know what two blips coming together on a scope look like in real life.
Are you saying this is my fault, Haley?
Let's face it, Two sane pilots don't fly into each other on a clear day without a lot of help.
Everything I know is in my report.
Reads well, particularly since the exec jet's cockpit voice recorder has never been recovered. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
It's exactly what happened.
Maybe. But there are things in that pile of trash that don't fit the words that you wrote.
Then why don't you dig a little deeper?
If you'd like to change your statement.
No. That's all you have to say. I've got to get to work.
Culver?
What?
Most controllers pull out by the time they're 35. Why haven't you walked yet?
You really hate us in Tracon because you were grounded by a controller, don't you?
You haven't answered the question.
Haley, when it comes time for me to walk, I'll be the first to know it. And I'll be the first to do it.
You know what Louis Rich did? They took turkey and made it into bologna. Bologna that tastes like bologna. And ham that tastes like ham. Salami, hot dogs, all from naturally lean turkey. So they're up to 95% fat-free. To help me stay fit. Perfect for a small snack.
Daddy! With Louis Rich cold cuts, you can eat light. It took Louis Rich to make turkey.
More bite?
So right.
Gibraltar transmission, tune up only $9.95. We'll tune your transmission, keep your car in drive. Gibraltar transmission tune-up can save you from those transmission failure blues.
Avoid those transmission failure blues with Gibraltar's $9.95 tune-up special.
The whole grain wheat isn't enough. The golden honey isn't enough. The pure bran and slow baking with no added preservatives isn't enough to call this wheat bread Home Pride. What makes it Home Pride is real creamery butter. Home Pride splits each loaf, then pours on real creamery butter and lets it bake right in. It gives our wheat bread a taste that's really special. Home Pride Butter Top Wheat. Nature's best ingredients, baked better with butter. Try our delicious Home Pride Butter Top White Bread, too.
We'll return to Crisis in Midair following these messages.
We invite you to join us in America's greatest, largest, and proudest sportsmen's association. Our most distinguished member, President Ronald Reagan, put it this way.
It does my spirit good to be with people who never lose faith in America, who never stop believing in her future, and who never back down 1 inch from defending the constitutional freedoms that are every American's birthright.
For just $15, you get 12 issues of your choice of NRA official magazine, The American Hunter or The American Rifleman. $300 firearms loss insurance, $10,000 free accidental death and dismemberment insurance, $100,000 free shooter's liability insurance, plus many more benefits too numerous to mention.
Join the NRA today and get an NRA shooter's cap free. To join, call toll-free, 1-800-843-4700. 1-800-843-4700. We'll bill you later.
Hey, Catfish.
Hey, Dwight.
That curveball of yours.
You kid. First, you take a cold Diet Pepsi. Icy cold. Then you slide your fingers down the side. And then let her rip.
Hey, Catfish. That's illegal.
Not for me, kid. I'm retired.
Diet Pepsi, the one-calorie choice of a new generation.
Hi.
Hello.
I'll take shrimp cocktail and half a dozen group points.
Listen, how about a movie and a late evening snack? Let the guys wonder where we are for a change.
Oh, I've got a million things to do.
Excuse me. Never mind.
Well, I'd love to, but Ed would probably starve to death if I didn't put dinner right under his nose.
That's the whole idea. Make them appreciate you more.
Betsy? Betsy Culver.
Adam. This is Captain Adam Travis. We used to fly together. Marcia Levine and Darlene Greener.
How do you do?
Hello.
Well, we better be going now. Nice to meet you, Captain.
Thank you.
Call me.
Uh-huh.
Bye. Bye.
You look terrific.
You don't look so bad yourself.
Weren't we something? The brand new co-pilot and the beautiful rookie stewardess.
Remember that layover in Dallas? That goofy mix-up with the hotel reservation?
Too high. I had to spend the night in the men's lounge.
Oh, not all night. Well, a lot of years have rolled by since then.
How's Nick? Still telling pilots how to drive airplanes?
He's doing great at L.A. Draco. They can't budge him.
You know, it has been a long time.
Yeah.
But I still remember the way you look when you lie. Something's wrong. What is it?
Everything's the matter. With Nick, with me, with that awful job of his.
Look, I'm a very good listener. And I've got nothing but time, especially for you. Let's go and have a little drinking or two.
Coming.
Surprise!
Jenny.
What is this? You just getting up? Who you got in there?
Hey, it's California, honey. Good life. Why didn't you tell me you were coming?
I wanted to see if you had a gorgeous blonde surfer stashed away.
Are you kidding, the way I've been working?
Well, after you called, I started thinking about us. So I bid for the first available flight.
Damn, I go on duty in just over an hour.
Well, you'll be back. How's it going?
I slugged the operations officer yesterday.
Tim!
I'm just kidding, dopey eyes. Think I'm crazy? I got a new start here.
You are going to make it here, aren't you?
We made a deal. I prove I can live in peace with the human race. You marry me. Think I'd do anything to jeopardize that? Wait, I'm on duty.
Not until 4.
Hi. Isn't the combination 3824?
You got any business in here?
Darn right, Dad. I work here.
Donovan. You took my parking place, Sonny. Can't you read?
Sure I can read. I was in a hurry. If you work here, how about opening the door?
Yeah, I work here. As a matter of fact, you're assigned to me. I'm your training instructor. Now, first, we open the door.
You look kind of blue, Popey. What's eating you?
Today's Thursday, that's what.
So?
Tomorrow's Black Friday.
Don't get your hopes up, Doc. Friday's the day we bring in potluck, and Pope's wife is trying to poison us.
Controller's overeat too, huh?
He's kidding, Doc. Friday's a killer because we get the heaviest buildup of traffic.
Thanks.
This transponder was definitely not capable of giving an altitude readout after impact.
Malfunction?
Nope.
Well, now, the radar controller said that he lost altitude readout.
All I can say is it was in the standby mode after impact.
Well, what about before impact?
I'm not an odds maker, Brian, but I'd be willing to make a bet. Someone is lying to you.
Uh-huh. I think I know who it is. All I have to do now is prove it.
Northern 43, reduced to 200 knots. Descend and maintain 7 thou.
Roger. Spell it out, Sonny. You're not in Chicago now.
Canadian International 280, Air India 2843, runway 25, visual range is more than 6,000. Cal West 349, turn right heading 160.
Forget about him. We're going to land him at O'Hare.
Cal West 349, turn right heading 230, cleared ILS runway 25, left approach. Maintain 160 knots to Lima.
What's his intercept altitude?
Right. Cal West 349, intercept the final at or above 2,500. Pacific Northern 43, reduce speed to 160.
43, roger. This is Gold Coast 889 by Ventura on top 3,500. I'm going to need an approach.
Gold Coast 889, squawk code 4522, proceed direct to Santa Monica. Depart Santa Monica, heading 070, vector to the ILS runway 24, left approach. Correction, 24, right approach.
Gold Coast 889, got it.
Outstanding. But 43 is still descending, isn't it?
Pacific Northern 43, turn right immediately, heading 180.
Too late. We got a midair. 300 people just died. Okay, Popey, stop the clock.
Hey, Donovan, send a truck out to Santa Barbara Avenue. Pick up that load of aluminum you just dumped out there.
Thanks a lot. Hope I'll get a chance to set the scope up for you one day.
After all, what's the midair between friends?
It's a training run. Come on, Sonny. LNA for analysis.
I'd appreciate it if you'd stop.
What?
I said I'd appreciate it if you'd stop calling me Sonny. I'm 25 years old. I got 2 years at O'Hare under my belt.
Well, it might be easier to remember if your work was better.
Look, Culver, I started off on the wrong foot, okay? I'm sorry. I hope you're not going to make things rough for me just because I mouthed off at you.
I don't have to like you, Donovan. Just check your competence.
Denver. Might have known it wasn't Miami.
Where do you want to go, mister?
Slauson and Fit. I'll drive real slow, okay? Because I get kind of nervous in traffic.
Right. Two in a row. $4, please. Hey, Doc, this dummy just beat me again. If I bust out crying, will it go on my record, Doc?
In big red letters. Hey, I told you guys. Anything I learn here is confidential.
I mean, if you thought one of us was ready to flip, maybe spread a few hundred souls across the landscape, you'd keep it to yourself? Come on, Doc.
Well, that's not really what I'm doing here. I'm still trying to figure out some of the things I've seen since I got started. You know, you guys pop antacids like it was candy. Most of you chain smoke like it was a cure for cancer. And that coffee machine must support the whole catering company all by itself. Then there are those little get-togethers in the bar after work to unwind.
You ever study cops or firefighters?
Sure. There are a lot of pressure jobs, and they all take their toll, but nothing like here at Tracon, and the stakes are a lot higher.
Well, we've heard that one's been coming out of our ears. But you haven't answered the man's question, have you, Doc?
I was about to, Nick. If I was convinced that one of you was ready to go over the edge, I'm sure I could persuade him to turn himself in. I've learned that that's the kind of men you are, you wouldn't be here. But what I'm after are ways to ease the stress, to change the system before it gets that bad.
You want to ease the stress, then you've got to remove the system.
Okay, maybe I can help with that, too.
That'll be the day. If you want to laugh, take a look at our rule book. It's so full of garbage, it's a direct contradiction of what they really want us to do. Keep traffic moving. But if something fouls up, everybody blames us. Now, what are you going to do about that?
Maybe we're even now.
This is Bill Cosby. The funny thing happened to me the other day. A friend of mine called me on the phone and began telling me about a fantastic vacation he had. And I said, where'd you go, south of France? He said, no. I said, where'd you go, Florida? He said, no. I said, oh, I know, California. He said, no. I said, where were you? He said, New Jersey. I said, but you live there. He said, yeah, but I was so close, and I didn't know that so much was there. I'm so embarrassed. So, very quietly, my wife and I are packing. We're going on to a trip. New Jersey.
Uptown, this leather sofa sells for as much as $2,200. Downtown at James Roy, I sell it every day for $13.97. Uptown, you can buy name brand furniture. Downtown at James Roy, I sell the same name brands at a third or more off manufacturer suggested retail. And you know it's the same furniture because we leave the brand names on. The only difference between their furniture and ours is the price.
James Roy, 15 East 32nd Street.
Hi, I'm Gary Carter. Thanks to the Leukemia Society, a lot of youngsters with leukemia, like my friend Carl here, are well on the road to recovery. You can help the Leukemia Society fight leukemia and related diseases. Just contribute $5 and we'll send you this poster. Hey, Carl, those folks kind of look familiar.
Send a $5 check or money order to the Leukemia Society Gary Carter poster. Post Office Box 77, New York 10001.
We'll return to Crisis in Midair following these messages.
What are you thinking about?
Getting back to the house and making us 2 ice-cold sparkling cafes.
What's that?
Well, you start with sugar-free Irish mocha mint.
So far, so good.
Add ice cubes, club soda.
Keep talking.
Ice milk,
And me.
Celebrate the moments of your life.
With General Foods International coffees in regular and sugar-free. Look for the recipe in August magazines.
I'm Cy Sperling, president of Hair Club for Men. If you've ever thought about doing something about your thinning hair, then this important new booklet is something you should have. And I'll see that you get it free if you call our toll-free number. The booklet is an honest, straightforward discussion of all the hair replacement techniques, including, of course, our own exclusive strand-by-strand hair system. It covers the good and not-so-good points of toupees and wigs, weaves, the suture process, transplants, and a lot more. It's designed to give you the facts you need to make an intelligent choice about what's best for you. So to get your free copy, no charge, no strings, just call our toll-free number now, and I'll send you the booklet along with a full-color supplement showing before and after photos of real Hair Club clients. So call now for your free copy. And by the way, I'm not only the Hair Club president, but I'm also a client.
Andy can't sleep without the pills, and he's not supposed to take them, so he can't go to the flight surgeon. He gets them privately, by the jarful. Still, he has these terrible nightmares. This time it's because of a midair.
It sounds rough. Last time I talked to you, everything seemed great.
You know, I just thought of 2 things. I complain about Nick. I'm as bad as he is. Keeping it all inside. This is the first time I've really leveled with anyone.
Listen, that's...
No, let me finish. The other thing is that I've got to stop picking on him and do something. I don't know what that is.
How's...
I love life. Practically non-existent. Doesn't leave much, does it?
I don't know. You know, there's one thing that you haven't mentioned, and that's... Do you still love him?
Desperately. And I think he still loves me very much. But I've got too much competition. No, not another woman. It's that rotten job of his. It's killing him. And he loves it. More than he loves me. Adam, do you think if I left him, it might shock him into doing something?
Hey, I'm the wrong guy to ask that. You know the way I've always felt about you. As a matter of fact, if you didn't run off and marry Nick, well, who knows? Anyway, 2 marriages later, and I still haven't... Look, I know I'm probably cutting my own throat, but...
Just tell me.
Before Nick gets home, put on your most beautiful negligee and lots of his favorite perfume. Get it?
Got it.
LA Tracon, Galaxy 44, request priority handling.
What's the nature of your problem, Galaxy 44?
Woman passenger.
We will expedite.
As soon as we land, we'll get you to a hospital.
Let's get the folks strapped in.
Please observe the seatbelt signs, ladies and gentlemen. We are now on final approach. Thank you.
Stop and have a beer in the way. Los Angeles Coast Patrol, Sovereign 287. What's the matter? Did Bonnie take away your kitchen pass again?
You she never gave it back after last time we stopped right there.
You're relating that last turn with Trans-Pacific.
2739er Victor. Descend and maintain 3000.
You got 3 over there. Come on, pick him up. Pick him up.
Trans-Pacific 412. Reduce speed to 160. Galaxy 44, after Santa Monica, expedite to 2,500, please.
You're losing your speed control.
Sovereign 287, ident, depart Santa Monica, heading 075, vector to the ILS runway 25, left, final approach.
What are you doing with Galaxy?
Level at 10. We have the booze news and got all the rest okay. Cal West 886, leaving 14, 3 for 10. Have Bravo.
Cal West 886.
Get out of that seat. Galaxy 44, stop your descent immediately. Maintain 4,000. Repeat immediately.
Vector 14, can I have direct Ventura with Galaxy?
2739 Victor. Are you level at 3,000 now?
Affirmative. Did you have someone coming at me?
2739 Victor, turn right heading 030. Cal West 886, reduce speed to 200.
Is that an ocean or a Daggett loop off people?
Sovereign 287, reduce speed to 200. Intercontinental 849, 4.5 from Lima, turn right heading 230.
Maintain 4,000, release.
Galaxy 44 with a quick stop due to you.
Galaxy 44. I cracked a snooze head. We'll need an ambulance standing by for her and the heart attack victim. I need you back for one.
Just got to get me some relief.
Take over, Burns. We're coming to 165 now. Busy run 53. Slow.
Ready for the gas? I'll hop back. 3,000 is the crew for the Gold Coast. Requesting 155.
Later. All right, hot shot. You almost had a midair.
Man, I thought I had it in hand. Thought. Look, there was a passenger with a heart attack, couple hundred people up there. Give me a minute to get it settled.
They're not people, Donovan. It's a target and a voice. You forget that, you better find another job. A target and a voice.
Before I could give you this. The National Transportation Safety Board hearing starts tomorrow. And what it's about is 2 voices and 2 targets that came together. Remember?
Hi, darling.
Hi, honey.
About this morning.
Why? I owe you an apology.
No. We were both wrong. That day?
On a scale of 10, 10 and a half.
Sorry. You want me to rub your neck? You know I'm a miracle worker.
Yeah. But that's not tonight, honey. I gotta think. I gotta stay up.
Rough day, huh? Well, what happened? Come on, tell me.
It's a guy named Culver. Some worn-out hack who's hanging on by his teeth.
Oh, Tim, must you?
Yes, I must.
Well, then how about some food to go with it?
I throw up. There was a heart attack victim on one of my aircraft today. I had to get them down fast. That jerk. I had it all worked out. Had them hopscotching around the sky like a ballet. It was beautiful. Then he's too dumb to see it. So he overrides me. Do you understand what that means? He thought I was fouling up. So he took over my scope. Like I was some rookie.
Well, you knew. He was probably edgy.
He's 110 years old. Way past it, using techniques out of the prop age. Could have slugged him right there in front of all of them.
But you remembered your promise, right?
He would have been proud of me. I stood there and took it like a puppet. I hated myself then and I hate myself now. He's an old burned out has-been. He made me look bad for no reason.
Get that.
I was looking for my nail file. It was in the drawer. Nick, the hearing is today.
I'll handle it.
Oh, I ran into Adam Travis yesterday.
Hmm? You still flying for Global?
Yeah. He took me to dinner.
That's nice.
Nick, you're off next weekend. Let's go up to that inn where we used to go at Big Sur. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
Remember this?
Sure, I remember.
Well, we'll just waste the whole weekend.
Why not? The new trainee yesterday.
Oh?
Yeah. In Chicago O'Hare, the #1 busy place.
So?
I just thought I'd like you to know I'm better than he is.
Everybody always says you're the best.
Hey, what do you say, Betsy?
I say I love you. That's what I say, Nick. at least talk about it?
There's nothing to talk about.
Am I just supposed to go on like this?
Like what?
It's not just the sex. It's the touching, the caring. I need to know that you know I'm here. Look, I know pressure does that to a man sometimes. Adam said...
Adam? Well, he ought to know. Did he have any ideas on what to do about it?
As a matter of fact, he did.
I'll bet he did. Did he give you a little bit more than dinner?
Great events in Brooklyn history. The opening of the Brooklyn Bridge. The Dodgers win the pennant at Ebbets Field. And now the Wiz grand opening of their new superstore opposite Kings Plaza.
Nobody beats the Wiz.
Nobody beats the Wiz on this Toshiba AM/FM cassette player with headphones unbeatable at $29. On the Sharp VHS VCR with wireless remote unstoppable at $288. And nobody beats the Wiz on this Sony Trinitron 19-inch remote control color TV unreal at $399.
Nobody beats the Wiz.
Grand opening opposite Kings Plaza. Sale at all 11 Wiz stores.
All over America, your Mitsubishi Motors dealer is out to be #1 in truck sales per dealership, with #1 deals on already low sticker prices. Only $57.99 for this tough, value-packed Mitsubishi Mighty Max, with many standard features you'd never expect for this low price. And special factory incentives can save you even more. It takes a #1 dealer to make a #1 deal. But hurry, deals like this won't last long.
It'll work on your dandruff.
I know. I'm just afraid of what it'll do to my hair.
Look, if I can trust my hair to it.
Today's Head & Shoulders.
It really does care for your hair.
Tough dandruff protection that works only on your scalp, not your hair. Gentle conditioners go there.
Work on your dandruff?
That I expected. But this is incredible.
Today's Head & Shoulders. Dandruff care that's good for your hair.
America, the results are in. Friars all over America compared new, all-natural Wesson oil to Crisco. They said new Wesson is lighter. Fry's lighter. They said new Wesson lets more natural flavor come through.
My chicken tastes naturally delicious.
They said they preferred Wesson, a 100% natural oil. Who needs additives? So come on, America. It's time to change your oil to new, all-natural Wesson. We're Beatrice.
We'll return to Crisis in Midair following these messages.
No matter how things change or how we live today, the best things in life are done the original way. Enjoy something original. Secret herbs and spices taste naturally better somehow.
Kentucky Fried Chicken we're not going to change it now.
Kentucky Fried Chicken. Enjoy something original now.
I'm telling you that I think you're crazy. I think that those will clean just as well as Comet.
All right, let's test it together on a tough, greasy food stain. We're going to count strokes.
Oh, my gosh. I don't believe it.
Pick the second powder. 2, 3. That's 22 strokes.
There really is a difference. I can't believe that I have been using all these different cheap brands, and the Comet got it out just like that.
Comet puts more power behind every stroke.
Rock the lover, rock the comic, rock the giant, rock the superstar. And this week's People brings you another side of Rock Hudson as he fights his lonely battle. Then, a new star rises as Michael J. Fox goes back to the future. Next, People specials about Cyndi Lauper's sister, hoping to be mayor of Phoenix. Plus the man who fished up a $400 million treasure, and much, much more. This week, follow Rock Hudson's long career in People magazine.
Hi, Judy. How are you?
I'm all right. Good.
Al, my main man. Come in. What brings you over here? Look at that. Mama Thelma's gumbo.
And it's never been better.
All right.
Hey, you're not going to eat that for breakfast.
Are you kidding?
Don't you remember? I eat your wife's cooking any time I can get it, Al.
Hey, take it easy, Frank. Take it easy. That was made with love. You know, now, she don't want to help you get an ulcer.
Al, when you were breaking me in baggage about 100 years ago, you gave the orders. Now I am the boss, and like my secretary says, I don't have time to eat it slow.
Enjoy, Frank, enjoy.
It's so good.
This hearing has been convened to gather testimony concerning the National Transportation Safety Board case number 76432, the mid-air collision of Executive Jet November 711 Alpha Golf.
Depart the TCA.
Military
What's that guy doing? My God, he's climbing straight up. 711 Alpha Golf. Turn right immediately.
Is it true, Lieutenant, that you had navigation duties connected with this flight?
Some, sir. My primary responsibility was radar detection.
On the date in question, was your radar functioning properly?
No, sir. It began to act up during the flight.
Act up?
Yes, sir. Act up. That is, the resolution was poor. I imagine that's why I didn't see the exec jet climb into our airspace.
You're saying that the other jet was below you, climbing?
Yes, sir. We were in level flight at 11,000 feet, well above terminal control area.
He's lying. Sit down. There'll be no more outbursts in this hearing.
Betsy, what are you doing here?
Moral support, I guess. I thought you might need me.
What I need is time to think.
Nick, don't keep shoving me away. I'm not your enemy. I'm your wife.
My job is on the line in there. I've got enough to think about without worrying about you.
If I were in trouble, I'd want you around.
Betsy, don't press me.
Is there any room left for me in your life?
Your timing is fantastic. Now, we will talk about it later, okay?
Okay. Later. In another one of our great conversations. Goodbye, Nick.
Mr. Culver. Mr. Culver, you heard testimony from Lieutenant Jameson that the collision occurred at 11,000 feet.
Yeah, I heard. What I saw on my scope was a collision at 8,500 feet.
What are you suggesting?
That military jet was hot-dogging in TCA airspace. The altitude readout on that plane vanished at 3,000 feet.
You're saying that the transponder malfunctioned?
Well, the pilot turned it off. What was a very fast-moving target damn near stopped forward motion completely on my scope, which would indicate to me vertical flight.
That is a very serious accusation, Mr. Culver.
No more serious than saying that I let two airplanes run into each other.
Are we going to be dealing here with an officer's word against that of a controller?
I'm afraid that's what it looks like, sir.
Eric, we're at a dead end on this thing. The cops have questioned every employee that's ever had a beef against the cab companies. Zilch. Frankly, the reason I dragged you over here was because I'm desperate for anything that'll help. I thought maybe you'd have a theory.
Maybe his grudge isn't against the companies. Maybe it's against the cabbies.
Well, the cops are checking that line, too, but good Lord, that could be anybody that's ever been gypped on a fare or ever had his fender banged by a cab.
Wait a minute, let's try and turn this thing around. I have a hunch that this killer wants to be caught.
Well, Eric, please, don't give me Freud. I need facts, not fantasies.
Hear me out.
It's finished. Thank you. We got a break. That last cabbie didn't die. He came around long enough to give us a description.
Then, as I understand it, You examined the transponder of the military jet. What was your finding?
It was functional, working perfectly. However, it was in a standby mode.
Meaning?
It was either deliberately placed there in flight or occasioned by impact.
Can you be more conclusive?
I deal only in facts, sir. Anything else would be speculative.
Mr. Chairman, I'd like to ask for a recess.
Is there a reason?
Yes, sir. We'd like to consider the possibility of additional evidence. Both Lieutenant Jameson and Mr. Culver can be excused, however.
This hearing will be in recess until 3 o'clock, and you two gentlemen may be excused from returning.
Betsy. Betsy.
Just going over yesterday's traffic, like you said. You know what? I learned something.
Good.
Yeah. It was your problem more than mine.
So wrapped up in getting it down, you blanked out on everything else.
I had a pattern going for me. From my reflexes, I would have had that plane out of there without putting anybody on the deck. But you stopped me from doing it.
Ease up, Donovan. You're saying things you might regret.
You started twitching, badgered the hell out of me, and then decided what I had wasn't good enough for your reflexes.
You're riding on my ticket, Sonny. You'll do it my way or I'll wash you out.
You don't have what it takes anymore. You had to make me look bad so you could cover your sloppy reflexes. You wouldn't last 5 minutes at O'Hare.
How long do you think you're going to last here?
If I'm not signed off by you, it'll be somebody else.
This is Black Friday. In a couple of hours, they'll be stacked up out there, 50 deep. Put that together with an overloaded art system, we'll see how good you really are. Move it, Sonny.
Every Friday and Saturday, a real country fair opens up right here on Long Island. It's called Nassau Farmers Market, and there are over 400 shops under their big red roof. Enormous fresh produce sections at low prices. Oven fresh breads and pastries from all different nations. And don't miss the many old world meat and deli shops with a hint of Europe flowing through the air. There's variety from wicker wares to picture framing while you wait. Browse through the many clothing shops. There's always something for everyone. Nassau Farmers Market has one of the largest beer and soda barns at amazingly low prices. And this is our old-fashioned carousel, one of Long Island's oldest landmarks. All this and more are only 3 miles south at Exit 41 off the Long Island Expressway. Nassau Farmers Market makes the following offer available only through the mail. Simply write to this address for a coupon good for 2 free boxes of Friendship Light Sugar. Nassau Farmers Market, under the big red roof.
So what? Want to join? Join a health club? Learn pain?
This gets the kid. 2 more things to try.
Like what? Lounge and Lowenbrow. Great.
The beer will pour, must say something more right now.
I think I'll just join the lounge.
Tonight, let it be Lowenbrow. Purina 100.
Where tasty cats go for juicy taste.
Purina 100.
juicy Purina 100 brand. Now juicy because we add real natural juices.
Purina 100.
Now juicy, tasty. Your cat's gonna love it here.
Purina 100. The place for taste.
We'll return to Crisis in Midair following these messages.
Kids Are Us is the in-hot spot. Kids Are Us. Filled with stuff we love a lot. The only clothing store of its kind. Kids Are Us. It'll wow you every time. Kids Are Us. Check it out. Kids Are Us has the brands Mom loves best. It's the one. Kids Are Us is the cool place to dress. It's so fun. Kids Are Us has a lot for much less. New and now is what you'll find. At Kids Are Us, it'll wow you every time. Kids Are Us.
Why do we put up with it when we know it's coming? The monthly bloating, the aches, the moodiness, that whole premenstrual thing.
This month, I planned ahead. I've got the premenstrual specialist. Maximum Strength Midol PMS. The most pain reliever you can buy. Plus maximum strength ingredients for the bloating, cramps, and emotional changes.
No simple pain reliever has that. We deserve a specialist. I'm glad I found it.
Plan ahead with Maximum Strength Midol PMS, the premenstrual specialist.
Transoceanic 2, hold south, rapid into north satellite. International 311 crosswind remains still occupied in the cabin advisory.
Pacific, Danny, reduce that solvent. Departure control radar contact, turn left heading 210, intercontinental 21, turn left heading 160.
Over to cross bay at 10,000, maintain 7,000. Good evening.
Good luck.
It's early yet, hot shot.
Cal West 940, cross Santa Monica at or above 7,000, maintain 2,500. Good evening.
Passengers holding boarding passes for Denver flight number 109 should now be on boarding gate 17.
Have a nice flight. May I help you? Do you have any room on that global flight 802 to Chicago? Yes, we do, ma'am. Will that be a round-trip ticket? One way. Fine.
They're being distributed now. We're counting on airport people to recognize him. Either hangs out a lot to nail those cabs, or he may even work here.
The minute he's spotted, I want to know it.
You got it, boss.
Dragon, Elmore here.
Mr. Elmore, this is Betsy Culver. Is Nick available?
He's busy right now, Betsy.
Could you give him a message for me, please? Would you, tell him that I'm on the 802 to Chicago? Thank you.
Two 23, turn right heading 160, reduce to 184, Atlantic overseas.
Betsy called and said she was going to Chicago on Global 802.
Sector 14, can I have direct Ventura?
Thanks.
Honey, got your wife aboard, I've got a girl. She's one of the stewardesses. When she gets back, we're going to get married.
Good airplanes out there.
Am I just supposed to go on like this? I'm your wife. Don't keep shipping me away.
Canadian International 719, reduced to 160, then cleared ILS 24 right approach.
Pacific Northern 2, climb and maintain 13,000.
Galaxy 422 is next for 25 right. Galaxy 422, hold short of the runway. Southbound taxi 47 all the way to the 90. Gal West 824, runway 25 right, clear command. Landing weather, final right, to take off.
102, depart Seal Beach, heading 360, reduced to 160. Polar 16, contact the tower, 120.8 at Romeo. Canadian International 793, reduce speed to 200.
Gulf Coast 826, contact coast departures on 127.2. Speed 429, traffic 1 o'clock, southward.
Southwest tried that out.
Sector 3, here's a handoff line.
Gulf Coast 714,
Executive Jet 235 November, depart Santa Monica heading 075, vector ILS 25 left approach.
You get started, I'll be back in a second, okay? Would you mind fastening your seatbelt, please? Thank you.
Miss, are we going to take off on time?
Yes, we are.
Oh, good.
Global 802. Okay, push back. Taxi runway 24 left and contact tower 120.8 when ready. Number 1.
Global 802, number 1, 24 left.
Global 802, runway 24 left, cleared for takeoff.
We're rolling.
Oil pressure's dropping in number 1. Temperature's climbing. Shut it down, number 1. We have a fire in number 1.
Here comes Global 802. He's got a fire in number 1.
Contact. Put him on 1.
Send and maintain 7,000.
Hey, I got Global 802 coming off with a fire.
Global 802?
The same.
What's the matter, Bonnie, take away your kitchen pass again? God. If you never do it back.
Global 802, can you maintain altitude?
We can try.
Can you climb to 5,000?
Negative, too heavy.
Global can't climb. I'm going straight out with him. You guys start making a hole to bring him back.
Atlantic Northern 181, after RNS, maintain 7,000. Sovereign 51, disregard approach clearance, reduced to 160. Turn left heading 180. This is a delay vector for spacing.
Get out of there. Atlantic International 83. Cross Santa Monica at or above 7,000. Maintain 2,500. And 83, I'm going to need you at 250 knots for a while.
The engine's on fire! Please stay in your seats. Keep your seatbelts fastened. The captain has everything under control.
How you guys doing with that hole for Global 802?
How can we make holes in this traffic? I'm running it as tight as I can.
It's okay, we can do it. Just keep driving 51. Stay on your toes, guys.
Brett, that's a hell of a small hole you left for Gold Coast.
Pacific Northern 83, climb and maintain 13,000.
Galaxy 381, traffic 10 o'clock, 6 miles southbound. No altitude information.
Drive. I said drive. Shut up, I'll blow your head off. That goes for all of you. Sit down! Security. Code 6, Global Satellite 3.
Code 6.
Global can't get past 2,500. He doesn't want to blow any more power than he has to. He's heavy and he can't dump fuel with the fire.
How's the traffic running? We're handling it. Are these data slips up to date? Take care of it. I'll take 802 now.
Global 802, contact approach control on 124.5.
Cal West 902, depart Seal Beach, heading 360, reduced to 160.
Global 802, this is approach control. Turn right, heading 070. Okay, he's coming back. I can't get above 2,500. Give me to the Santa Monica traffic.
Pacific Northern 83, climb and maintain 13,000. Sovereign 51, turn right, heading 340. Ident to acknowledge. Atlantic Northern 181, turn right, heading 340.
See that bust on through.
We lost the arts. Nick, we lost the arts.
My God, I've got to put Global on final now. Donovan, help me with the strips.
Well, now I'm doing all by memory.
That's right, kid.
Who's stronger than he was before?
Wow, shiny.
Cleans to the shine on tougher chores.
All right.
Who puts more power in every pore?
Straight on. New Mr. Clean has more power to clean down to the shine like never before.
More power here, more power there to clean to the shine.
Everywhere.
Mr. Clean is the man behind the shine.
Now, new Mr. Clean has
more power to shine.
To bake baked beans this savory, rich, and delicious, you would sort them and soak them, measure in the mustard, slice the bacon, pack the brown sugar, approve the seasonings. Then bake them in a real brick oven until the sun went down. If you had the time, you could bake beans like this, or you could buy B&M baked beans. There's really no other choice.
You get more, a whole lot more.
Of those #1 tastes you're crazy for. McDonald's Chicken McNuggets value packs got more of those #1 tastes. Big icy Coke, super-sized fries, 11 McNuggets for a limited time, just $3.85. The price is low, better hurry though. It's a good time.
One more time.
11 McNuggets, large Coke, more fries. The value pack more than satisfies. For the great taste of McDonald's value pack.
We'll return to Crisis in Midair following these messages.
It used to be I wouldn't eat a rich and satisfying treat. Dieting was such a dreary bore. Now, Weight Watchers made me free to eat a rich and fudgy chocolate treat. It's got the taste of freedom, that's for sure. Oh yeah, the taste of freedom. I'm made with cocoa treat. Enjoy the taste of freedom. Weight Watchers chocolate treat. Oh yeah, the taste of freedom. Got diet in freedom.
Weight Watchers Frozen Chocolate Treat Bar.
Enjoy the taste of freedom.
There's a beautiful future in your horoscope, but luck won't get you there. Dreaming won't get you there. What will get you there is the real education in beauty you can get now at Wilford Beauty Academy. At Wilford, you can become a licensed and working cosmetologist. You can be what you want to be, working at what you like in a very short time. New classes start soon, so call the Wilford Beauty Academy nearest you right now. Be licensed and working soon.
To a beautiful future.
At Wilford Beauty Academy, it's a real education. Call now.
Put up the runway.
Turn that way.
46 traffic 12.6 miles ahead of caution wake turbulence.
Any change?
None.
Arrivals. Can you send Global 802 around?
Negative, Maggie.
We've got a hostage situation on 25 left. You've got to send him around.
Departures, can you take a VFR?
Global 802. Tower has to send you around. We have an obstruction on 25 left.
Negative, we've got a fire up here. Get rid of the obstruction fast.
He's a dagger. Did you get this one in the computer?
Maggie's not going around. We've got no choice. Now, where's that obstruction?
Stopped. Halfway down the runway. Staff 1, tower. Mobile flight.
We can't get near the bus. He's got hostages in there. Look, everybody out there.
Just stay away. I see one cop, and I'll kill somebody, I swear. Did you hear me?
International 83. Turn right heading 160. Brett, where's that hole? Brett, get some relief here.
Burns, get over here.
Come on, Mildred.
Here comes the radio.
This man was your patient? I had no idea.
We'll talk.
Sector 21, Cal West is requesting 15.
Galaxy 381. Descend and maintain 2,500.
Why haven't you walked yet?
Polar 2. Cleared to stadium intersection by Santa Monica. 60, correction, 068.
You just don't have it anymore. Turn that one, Transoceanic 41.
300 people just died.
Turn that one, Transoceanic 41.
That wonderful job.
Gold Coast 885. Turn right. Heading 360. When it comes time for me to walk, I'll be the first to know it. Global 802. When you reach the outer marker, contact the tower on frequency 118.9er. Stand by, Don.
What?
Scotty?
Did you bid on
I'm signing Donovan off. Go ahead, it's all yours.
That bus is still on the runway. Security can't get near him.
They've got to make a decision, Maggie. People on the runway or the airplane. Get it off!
In there.
Global 802, is there any way you can abort?
Negative. Get the obstruction out of there. Roger.
How do we know we're even going to make this? We will make it. Don't worry about it. Just please relax.
I'm the only one without a uniform. I'm going in.
Ivano?
What are you doing here?
My wife's in that plane. You got company. All right, come on.
I have 25 left in sight. Can you get the obstruction out of there?
We're trying.
I said stay away from me. Just stay away from me or I'll kill somebody in here, I swear it.
You know that you're off the hook. I found a yachtsman that saw the military jet fly 50 feet off the water and pull straight up. The radar man lied. You did a good job. I'll see.
Thing that's ever happened to me.
God, she's all right.
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Look, sweetheart, they unloaded all the passengers on the runway. I have to go back to the plane and pick my stuff up, okay?
Okay.
I'll meet you in operations in 5 minutes, all right?
Okay. I'll see you over there.
Okay, bye-bye.
It's my girl. I'm going to meet her in operations.
Is she all right?
She's terrific. I saw Mullins on my way over. Denver's finally got through to him. He's going to forward his recommendation to Washington.
Maybe things will change.
Seems like it. Look, I know we started off on the wrong foot, Nick. But you're quite a man.
So are you, kid.
offer you, Big Sir.
Oh, Nick.
There's something I forgot to tell you.
What?
I quit.
It's true. You don't have to.
Well, I decided I might raise a chick.
No. Really, what happened? I mean...
No, I'm going to be an airplane pilot. You see, unit.
Departures, can you take a VFR to Santa Barbara at 8,500? Leaving 1,000.
I love you.
She's a dag. Did you get this one in the computer? Yeah, here's the transponder code. Air control for vector commentary. 5 Canada. Bear contact. Put him on 24-9 bear. Maintain 4,000 released. Taxiway 47. There's a Gulf Coast southbound commuter terminal. Traffic is okay. South west. West drives it up. Did you bid all procedures special conference, sir? Sitting down, introduce that sovereign to P10, please. Dave, you ready for the sky bomb? Let's go. Departure 7, take a VFR to Santa Barbara at 8,500. Is that an ocean or a dag of VFR 25?
Tomorrow, Michael Caine is a novelist who's passionate about his writing. Glenda Jackson is his wife who's passionate about everything and everyone. Don't miss Romantic English Woman tomorrow night at 9 on the $1 Million Movie. Stay tuned now for Bizarre with John Biner next. Now, to express the opinion of the management of WOR-TV,